Hello, everybody. Welcome to the mid-holiday show, our 12th show. We made it. We did it, everybody. A whole year. Welcome to what's left of us, D&D live play stream. Here we, as a group of people, play a game called Dungeons and Dragons. I might be pronouncing that wrong. I'm not certain, but we'll find out at some point today. We normally stream once a month, on the last Friday of every month, from 2 p.m. EST until whenever we finish, usually around 4:30, 5ish. And after that, our VODs of the video will be found on our YouTube page, and which is hopefully what you're watching on right now, or our Twitch page, which is hopefully also what you're watching on right now. Don't tell Bezos. And everything else is done after the fact. And if you want to see anything more on that sort of content, you can of course join honestly, I think any of our Discords at this point, but my Discord is the primary one for that, and I think Star also has a thing on her Discord specifically for what's left of us as well. So you can just
I've got a
join
channel.
Us. Yeah, I mean, you should join all of our Discords anyway, because the world needs more little tight-knit communities in general.
We're cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. What else we got here? In chat today, we have our lovely moderator, Sam. Pronouns in my bio. Say hi, everybody, to Sam. Sam will moderate chat, as mods tend to do, because I am good at the words today. And if you do something bad, Sam will punch you from the chat, and if you ask questions that need a direct answer, Sam can either find it for you real quick or will relegate it to later. Speaking of questions, right after the stream, we do a stay on the line, because we do our couch chat, where we sit on a metaphorical couch and answer your not metaphorical questions. So make sure you have any questions regarding the game or past games or something like that, and get them ready for the end of the stream after the play itself. Did I get everything? I'm pretty sure I did. Excellent. Recap time. Who remembers where we were?
We were fighting bandits.
You were fighting bandits.
We were about to. I don't think we started yet.
Volcano.
Had we not started yet? I don't remember.
I think you set us
initiative.
off right before we started.
Yeah,
We set some stuff on fire.
You did set some stuff on fire. And with that, I'm going to turn on the game sounds. There we are. All right, everybody.
Nobody rolled for initiative, did they?
Not yet. We're about to. Okay, so first off, last episode, the party came down the mountain from their harrowing fight with lava zombies and a search of the Doge's villa, and finding some, finding some interesting tidbits of lore that they are now stuffed away for later. Upon reaching the town, they find that things are a little bit dire situation. It seems that the lava flows have gotten a little bit worse and have cut off the road to the north and the south, leaving only one way out, to the east. The problem is, there's a bunch of bandits demanding rites of passage, and they're not letting anyone through unless they pay. Of course, no one really has payment because their town is about to be on fire. So, scrounging up that much money is going to be difficult. Your party decides that they're going to go and take a peek at these bandits and see what they can do. And take a peek they did. Let's head over to the map screen.
A peek with fire.
They peeked with fire, they did. Welcome to the map screen. Our party very carefully laid out a plan, and with some extremely good stealth checks on the part of at least our bard. Barbarian. They managed to sneak up and set things up properly for a nice little ambush, where they immediately killed 2 bandits and lit the whole barricade on fire. That's those bandits. They're very dead. They're on fire and dead. That's them.
En fuego.
They're dead.
Burrito was too spicy.
Barbarian. The burrito was way too spicy. They died immediately. However, the stealth attack was indeed spotted, and now the barbarians know where you are. Bandits. See, I had barbarians stuck in my head from Arthur. And so now you're getting ready for a fight, and that means we're going to have to roll for initiative.
Dun,
All right,
dun, dun,
folks.
dun.
Let me get everyone on the board here, and then we can roll for
First
initiative.
roll
Don't tell
of
me
the
immediately,
day.
just
First
roll,
roll
and I will
of the
ask for your
day.
rolls when
Woo.
I get it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, that's all of you. And then all of these bandits are gonna be here. Okay. Donk, donk, donk.
Oh, cool.
You. There we go. Okay. Now, I have to roll for the bandits. Where are my dice? My dice are downstairs. Wait, I have one juicy. My DM dice, made of walnut.
Ooh.
It's a gift from a friend, and I am going to use that instead. So 1 second.
Real dice. Wow.
Okay. All right. 25 to 20. Nobody, huh? Oh no, I think one of the bandits may go first. Hold on. There we go.
Bring them out. We will take them out one by one.
Let me double check here. Yeah, one of the bandits does go first. Okay. 20 to 15.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Okay. 15 to 10. Oh no. 10 to 5?
You guys!
10 to 5?
7.
I got a
7.
9, 7. Who had 8?
Me.
Okay. Okay. That's Vernon,
My new
Malbus,
dice failed me.
Arthur, and Tim.
4.
4, huh?
Oh,
Okay,
that's
well,
fine.
I rolled a
you are not-
1.
You are not the last, but several of these bandits are going to go before Maldris and Rathgirther at least.
Oh,
I think it was these
no.
three right here.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Awesome.
Do they see them yet? Because I know they see me.
They saw you specifically. I believe the others were still in hiding. So
Because they saw the firebolt that originated from me. So if anything, they should be running
Correct.
over towards me.
yes. So the apparent
I mean,
leader,
nothing.
this large bugbear with a giant crossbow, he just dodged out of the way of the explosion, and he is going to hold on just a half a second, and he's going to spend his turn scanning around because he believes something is up.
Yeah, there was a volcano erupting.
Yeah, oh man, that's weird. Can I get stealth checks from Tim, Maldris, and Rathgirther, please?
Come on, come on,
Much
come on.
better. That is a 22 for Tim.
Let's
There you
go.
go.
11.
11?
Do I try the same dice?
I don't know.
Follow your heart. What does your heart tell you?
My heart tells me this one hates me. Not bad. With my plus is an 18.
18? All right. He
I'm
looks
a
really hard,
Stealthy person.
and he spends his turn basically looking. And all you notice is that the flap of Rathgirther's cape happens to catch his eye from around that tree,
Ow!
and he knows someone is there now.
I feel like there's some Edna mode reference to make here.
No capes.
Capes.
All right, next person is this Kenku on the side was the one who actually ended up spotting Emery, and so he's going to dive over to this embankment, and he's going to try and take a shot, I believe. How far away are you from?
In the bushes. Does
You
that count
are
as
in the
cover?
bushes. Also, you're past his other his effective his really effective range. He can absolutely hit you from there, but it's not great. So he's gonna roll disadvantage, and you get a +2 to your AC because you are in cover, light cover specifically.
17.
So you got a 17. I got to beat a 17, huh? With disadvantage even. Oh, well, that's good for you. That's very good news for you. He rolled a 5. So he takes out his crossbow and shoots, and he misses wildly. Speaking of which, it is now your turn, Emery.
Firebolt! That's what got me into this mess, and I'm just gonna keep shooting pot shots.
Gotcha. Where's your target?
The rogue who just shot at me.
Okay, right
And
click
the
on
range
him
of the
and
hundred-
hit the attack
The
button
range
for
of
me.
Okay. What's the attack button? Oh, right click.
Attack. Go ahead with
Green
the missile.
laser.
Go for
We're
it.
trying to
Yeah.
attack the raven.
No, you can roll. I just wanted this for flavor.
Pew! Oh, sick! Okay, roll to hit. Oh, that's a 22!
Oh, okay, yeah, you hit him.
And that's 8 damage.
8 damage. Hold on, I'm gonna turn down the game sounds just a little loud. There we go. Sorry, 8 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage, huh? You get him real good in his shoulder and stuff. There you go. We'll keep that for now, just to remind you got 8 damage on him. Anything else you would like to do? You still have your movement, all this other stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to stay in my bushes. I feel safe in my bushes.
Gotcha.
I want
Just
to
stay
stay in my
there.
cover.
There you go. For anyone wanting to know,
I mean the bush.
she is there. She is hiding. You can tell from the little bit of fire on her sword.
I am hiding. I mean the bushes.
All right, next up is actually Vernon.
Okay, let's see. So I would like to use thaumaturgy, but I just want to see that's not going to really do me a whole lot of good. So
In the bushes.
yeah, I was going to say we're in the bushes, so
What
we
are you
can't
doing?
really do anything like that. But because I don't want to, I want to kind of draw attention away from Emery. So I think I might. I know it's kind of hard to do since she just yeah, but let's see. Actually, instead, I am going to do. Is that 120 feet? Let's see. That's not the correct button. That's probably no. That's
Sure.
that's.
I mean, it works. It just it makes a bubble instead. The the line tool is there too. It's number 2 on your rulers.
Oh, number 2. I see. Okay. So yeah, I'm actually going to do an Eldritch Blast. If that
Eldritch Blast? Yeah, absolutely. Go for
Eldritch Blast. So let's do the shot there. Whoops, I pressed the button, but I just clicked on the spell instead. Let's see. I got a 9.
A 9. No, unfortunately, that does not hit. He ducks behind the embankment as your blast whispers over his head.
What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
That's true.
Brave.
Yeah.
Crabs, just a line of crabs.
That's a very good question. Yeah, it's kind of like when you're playing Rocket League and you press the turbo button and you get like just a whole bunch of lobsters going behind you, or crabs in this situation, you know. But no, actually, it would probably be something. It's probably just like a. No, I'm just gonna go with the crab. It looks like a crab.
It looks like a
It's like a
crab.
machine gun of crabs.
Like a
You know what?
like a
Or like-
single spectral
Yeah,
crab,
I'm thinking
or like
neon cat,
Yeah.
but it's a crab.
Has anyone
Actually,
said
crab.
Eldritch crab yet? Has anyone? Has it been
I
said?
thought about it, but I wasn't
Right.
sure that was a strong enough. If you believe in it, though, then
I do.
Right.
Okay.
DM petition to change the music to Crab Rave.
Oh, I could. I'll have to dig out the crab rave music for when Vernon does something specifically interesting. We'll have to try that. Okay, so is that all you're gonna do, Vernon?
Get in the bushes. Get in the bushes.
Yeah, I was gonna say then he just tries to jump in the bushes and you know.
You can,
Yeah.
if you're perched on top of it, I'll
Hide.
catch you as being in the bushes too, so it'll
Okay.
be fine. That way you don't lose your full cast character
It
underneath
makes
there.
perfect sense.
Yeah, that's what happened to me,
Yeah.
and now I'm probably stuck in there again.
He's the
Okay.
one crab trying to get out of the bucket.
Right, yeah. All right, so that means the next one is one of these bandits over here. His boss tips him off to something over there, and he's going to take aim at where Rathgurther is. Now, Rathgurther, you are actually behind, like, full cover. There's a huge stump in front of you. So you're going to get +4 to your AC for this.
Okay.
Let me see this. Let's see. And I imagine that means, what am I doing with my life? Come on. Right there. Far away is that again? Oh, Jesus. Well, that's past his range, too. Well, he's going to roll with this with disadvantage as well. Well, that's good. And it's good for that. So he would have hit you. However, he also rolled a 3. So just an arrow smacks into the cover in front of you. And you know you are being targeted. The next one of these guys, he decides to take off back in the direction they would have come from, and he is, I believe, he is already off the board with that. He's gonna dash 60 feet. So yeah, he disappears into the smoky distance. And now it's this little guy's turn, and he is going to, let's see, where is he gonna head to? I believe he is also going to dash. I need you to go. Aha, over here. That makes sense.
Dash away, all.
Hua! So this Kanku wraps around the corner and hides himself behind this here. And you lose sight of him. Yeah, you lose sight of him. Maldris, it's your turn.
Oh no. Is there anybody that I can see? Yeah. That guy that the little straggler that's out there?
You can technically see all of them, but most of them are behind cover in some way or another, or are almost fully obscured by flames. So yeah, the only one you can really see is that one that got smoked by a quick little fire blast from Emery.
How do I do the measurement? It's the M tool?
It's M tool, and then you have various versions of it. Yeah. Yes.
Whoops. Oh, he's 70 feet away from me?
He is 70 feet away from you. Yeah.
Oh, what's my range? It's like 60, isn't it?
If you want to throw your dagger?
Yeah.
Let's see, I have to double check your dagger is.
Yeah, it's 60.
60 at max, yeah. So you could run forward 10, throw it, and then run backwards into cover another 20 if you want. That's something you could easily do.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good. Let's see. Get my measurement-y tool out again. Oh, what am I doing?
Here, how about this? I'll measure that out for you. So you can. There is the 10 feet is right there.
Okay, so approximately here.
Yep. And we'll say that's within max range. The problem, okay, so at max range, you have to throw with disadvantage, which means you roll 2d20 and you pick the lowest.
Well, I'm going to try it anyway.
Oh, wait, you were hidden, right? He didn't notice you before. Because you
I was 18.
Right, so you would have gotten advantage for that, which cancels out the disadvantage. So you just roll one dice.
It's just regular.
Yes.
Let's try the other dice this time and see what happens. It's an 11.
Oh no. Okay.
Plus 6.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. You hit him. What's your damage?
It's 1d4 plus 4.
Hell yes.
Let's try this one and see if it doesn't fail me. It is a 2, so 6.
6 damage?
Yes.
You throw your dagger of returning out to this rogue who is in the minute looking over the embankment and hiding from a blast that came from Vernon. And as he ducks behind the blast, your knife, which was calculated to hit him as he ducked, hits him square in the face and he's dead. Your knife returns to your hand afterwards.
Rip.
He dead. He a dead man. You now have 20 more feet of movement that you can use to get the hell out of Dodge. That could put you behind this log if you wish, or you could go back to the log you were, or I believe you might get almost to that log behind you.
I think I just want to stick near Tim Tam, so just back to where I was, basically.
Okay. You are technically going to be taking up the same space, which you can do because Tim is so tiny. But for the purposes of just making sure you're not literally merging into each other, I'll put you right behind it.
Okay.
Next up is the mighty Rathgurther. Flames abound. You are getting shot at.
How far away are they?
They are currently about 80 feet from you, I believe. Let me see. The closest is the bandit leader's 82 feet. All the archers are 82 to 89 feet, and the other side is 80 feet exactly.
Okay. So I'm going to run. What's my exact movement speed? I have 30 feet, so I'm going to run close to them.
Excellent.
Let me get as close as I can get. I don't know how to in Tailspire how to move a certain amount.
If you use the arrow keys, you will move in 5-foot increments.
Okay. One,
However, 30 feet from you is right here.
right here.
Yes.
Okay. And to the closest guy.
Which is currently... actually, I think it's the bandit leader. Yeah, 47 versus 46. It's 6 and 1 after nothing there. There you are.
I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
Ooh.
Yes.
And I tell him, you you cowardly knave, come and fight us instead of hiding behind flames like cowards. And they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Wisdom saving throw. Hiya. What's the DC?
12.
12. He gets a 17. However, you did issue a verbal challenge, so that is something.
Yeah, he's probably pretty pissed off at least.
I mean, yeah. You set 2 of his dudes on fire.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's it for old Rathgirth.
Beautiful. Tim.
Yes.
There's
So
fire. 2 people are dead. 3 people are dead, actually.
So this is all very exciting. And there's a thing that Tim has read about in books that all of the like coolest people do when they're in big fights and there's like walls and stuff. And she has lots of like little jars of grease and oil, as you have with, you know, when you're working with machines. I would like to spend my action making a Molotov cocktail.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so if you have a spell that could mimic the Molotov cocktail, I could tell you could just cast it. But if you would rather make like an actual bomb-ish device, then that's, yeah.
Because what I want to do with my next turn is I want to cast Catapult, and I want to catapult the Molotov cocktail to like both do the catapult damage and the explosion of the Molotov cocktail damage.
Then why don't you give me an intelligence check for me while you're making this Molotov cocktail.
Intelligence.
Just roll a d20 and add your intelligence. What'd you get, buddy?
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1 and you got a +4 to your intelligence, so that's a 5 in total. Okay. You get out a bottle, you put some grease into it.
Is it gonna explode on me?
No, you don't. Like, listen, you're right. You sloshed it around a little bit. You're not sure you got the mixture right. You take out something that you're going to use for a wick. You like tear a little bit off your tunic or something, and you stick it in there, and the tunic falls all the way in. And now there's no wick. You got a bottle full of grease. You just got nothing to ignite it with, really.
Yeah, you've made a dangerous bottle.
Yeah, you made a dangerous bottle.
All bottles are dangerous bottles if you have a good enough imagination.
And inspiring quotes from Tim Tam.
Can
you get inspiration for that?
Can I use my bonus action to try and fix the wick?
If you want to use your whole your bonus action too, yeah, try to go ahead and fix the wicks. Absolutely. Yeah.
Can I? What is that? Like sleight of hand?
I think I would just
or
say
another
it would be
intelligence.
I think it'd just be another intelligence check, just because you're crafting something still, right?
Okay.
I believe you are a very smart girl.
I rolled a 2.
You rolled 2 this time. Okay. So you get out another piece of fabric. You're like, okay, well that was a fluke. You get another piece of fabric and you put it in. Same thing happens. So now you've got.
My fingers are too slippery now.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You're all, and at this point, yeah, you're a little bit covered in the grease. So yeah, that's your whole turn, unfortunately.
I guess it is.
Yeah.
Well, I still have a bottle of grease. If I throw it near the fire, it will still theoretically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's my turn.
Yeah. But I think Emery's probably right. I'm gonna give you an inspiration for trying something cool at the very least.
Thank you. Story of Tim's life.
Right. Let's see here. This rogue here sees the mighty Rathgurther climbing the battlements, and decides to stay. Let's see here. It's going to. I think he's going to dash as well. I think. Oh, he can't quite make it. Can he? Oh no, he can. Never mind. I'm dumb. He's just going to dive into these bushes. It's bush time over here. Time for bushes. And that's his whole turn. This bandit over here, which one? This one? This one. Bang. He's going to go ahead and take a shot at Maldrus because he knows Maldrus is there. But obviously, Maldrus, you're back behind heavy cover. You get a +4 to your AC, which probably makes you the most AC person that ever AC'd. Yeah, you have an 18 AC right now. Check here. This guy's got a longer range weapon, so he can absolutely hit you from there. But he rolled a 4. So again, it thuds into the tree right in front of you and Tim, while Tim's trying to make this bottle. The last bandit right here is going to, he's like, there's definitely somebody over in those bushes, but I don't want to go alone. So he's going to take out a sling, and he's going to try and shoot into the bushes. He doesn't know exactly where you are. So he's going to roll on disadvantage, and he still gets, let's see here. Does a 14 hit you, Emery?
With the +2 from partial cover, absolutely not.
Bingo. Okay, so yes, a rock comes thudding into the bushes, but it doesn't hit you. We are back at the top of the round again. The bugbear. Okay, the bugbear doesn't look very scared, Rathgurther, but he does decide to accept your challenge. He grumbles something to his compatriots and begins to move out your direction. How far can he go? Can he get right to you? He cannot get right to you. He's
Good.
going to move.
I wanted him to come to me. Yes.
Yes. He's going to move 30 feet forward. I believe that's
Is he able to get around the fire, or is that?
Yeah, he picks his way very carefully around the fire. Because he's not rushing, so he doesn't have to worry about it. And he is going to bash his. I don't want that. What is going on? There we go. He's gonna bash his big scimitar on his shield, just in clear challenge, and he's going to hold his position. Emery, you are in bush.
I'm in bush. More firebolt. Next one closest to me. The
Gotcha.
one with the shield.
Is it safe to, or are you like sticking your hand out?
I'm just kind of like sticking my hand out and go.
Oh.
This guy is 83 feet away. I believe firebolt was 120.
I can fire pot shots at these punks all day.
Go for it.
Oh, well, that's only an 8.
No, an 8 does not hit him. They're also, you notice now that they're staying behind the barricades, being smart about it, that you realize they probably have better cover there.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm staying in my bushes. I feel comfortable and safe in my bushes.
Bush. Very well.
Although, can I make it to hard cover? If I, oh god, I'm touching shit.
That's okay.
Where am I?
From where you are to the nearest hard cover, it is 40, about 50 feet actually.
Yeah, I'll do that if it gets too hairy, but I'm gonna stay in my bush for now.
Roger that. Vernon.
Okay. So
you are also in bush.
Yeah. I'm just like, how far away am I? Okay, so I'm like,
You're also about 50 feet from any solid cover, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was going to use one of my spells to like cast like a sound or something like that over in that direction, but that's only 30 feet, and I don't think that would work there. So instead, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to I think I want to try to move myself out of the bush and go this way so that they have to focus on both of us, like in different times. And
which way would you
even
like
though
to
I'm
go?
going
Sorry.
towards the I'm sorry, like over this way. This way.
That way,
Like out
towards the
towards
lava.
the volcano.
Gotcha.
Yeah, towards
Alright.
the lava.
Gotcha.
Could be bad idea. Could be terrible bad idea, but that
Could
way
be great
at
idea
least,
though. Listen, every
could be great
entrepreneur
idea,
has to
yeah.
start with some idea.
it is true. This is a huge bush. Wow.
Mhm. It is a big bush.
Oh,
yeah.
never mind. It was just my
That-
angle.
The community will get on that, I'm sure.
Coming soon to TikTok near you. Let's see. And then I'm right here. I'm gonna try my Eldritch Blast again,
it.
even though it's not really
Yeah.
that interesting, like as of a thing. But I'm gonna throw.
He's not
I've
really
decided that,
uncovered
like,
here,
my-
so
That's fair.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, Eldritch Blast, is that just a beam of light, or could it be like an object? Because if it
can
could be like an object,
whatever you like. Yeah.
okay. In that case, I want it to be shaped like a little crab with like a grenade coming out, or like a wick coming out of it. So I'm like throwing a hand grenade basically that's shaped
Oh,
like a crab.
cool.
Is that okay?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
cool. It's like a little cartoon crab too. So
Right.
all right, we're gonna try that. And
Everything reverts to crab, including
an
bombs.
You
got a what?
I got an 8.
An 8. That's unfortunately not going to hit as well. You can see again, it smacks into the ground in front of him, and it does a little dance and explodes. But that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just doing suppressive fire.
Yep. Let's see here. It is this bandit's turn. This bandit, seeing the leader going to do something interesting, is going to attempt a distance shot at Maldris, who is quite a bit beyond their range, so they're going to have to roll a disadvantage. Once again, you get
My 18 AC.
Yep. Oh, well, that's not going to work. Yeah, he rolled an 8 and a 1, so that was really bad. So that's his turn. Who's this? Ah, that's right. This guy. This guy's going to dash again. Let's see here. Can I get all the way across? I think he's really gonna just... Yeah, he's just gonna run. He's just gonna hoof it. So he's gonna go 60 feet this way. And now he can see the both of you. But he can't do anything about it. Maldris, it's your turn.
Wait, who's this? Is that a bandit? I wasn't watching.
That is, if it's not one of
The
you,
guy-
then it's a bandit. You can safely assume at the moment.
Okay. Well,
Probably not when you're in town, though.
I don't like him. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to chuck my returning dagger at him.
Go for it.
Maybe try getting to know him before you decide you don't like.
He could be cool. He could be coming in for a hug. Nobody moves that fast unless they're coming in for either a hug or a stab.
So that's a 25.
That
To
hits.
hit.
Mm-hmm.
And for damage, that is a 7.
That is a 7, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so because you probably didn't know this, as a rogue, you can use your bonus action if you don't move to give yourself advantage, so you could apply sneak attack onto this. I
Okay.
normally would let you go without doing that, but you're kind of new to this whole thing, and that's a new ability aside from that too. So if you wanted to, you could say you steadied yourself beforehand and gave yourself advantage on this.
Okay, so my attack would be what? The 2d6 then?
No, it would be well, first of all, you'd roll another d20 to see if you got a crit, which would double all your dice again anyway. And then if you didn't, you still get your sneak attack, which you would add the 2d6 onto the end of the whatever damage you just did.
No. Okay, it's a 17.
Okay.
So I add 2d6.
Yeah, onto what was the damage before that again?
7.
7. Okay, so yeah, add 2d6 to that.
Oh, he's fucked, hopefully. That's 4.
That's 4.
Well, he's not super fucked.
Where's my? He's not. Yeah, he's
kind
not
of
super
fucked.
fucked. He's just a little fucked. 4 onto 7 is 11.
Yes.
Yeah, I have an engineering diploma. Okay, so You throw your knife out again. You hear somebody sprinting from the bushes near you. You turn around, see this guy running full tilt, this Kenku, with like a knife out. He's getting ready to get behind you. You whip around, you throw your knife, it lands smack dab in his throat, and he is dead.
Oh, hell
They have
yeah.
exactly 11 hit points. That was a pretty good roll.
Wow, that was some that was really cool. Thank you for saving me.
Mal's just gonna like shrug.
Tim thinks you are like the coolest. Also a little bit scary, but like
a bunch of
very
sparks flying in your direction, and you just like your cloak is whipping back, and oh yeah. Rathgurther, your challenger has approached.
Coming in right at him with a longsword, baby.
As soon as you get in close, his held action comes off, and he is going to take 2 strikes at you.
Right.
Let's see. The first one is not going to hit you. The second one is also not going to hit you. You have intimidated him with your rush. It is your turn, specifically.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Get him.
6 slashing damage.
6 slashing damage, huh?
And I think. Do I? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the end of my turn, and I tell him, that's how you hit someone with a sword.
Oh. I'll roll a little bit for psychic damage there. 1 second. That's.
What am I rolling?
I thought you already did the vicious mockery. Let's pass on to Tim's turn.
Oh gosh. Okay. So I don't know what I want to do. So the thing is, if I wanted to get the guys on the left, I would have to move because catapult only has a range of 60 feet.
Right.
No, wait, no, never mind. The range for choosing an object is 60 feet. The object flies in 90 feet. Okay, perfect.
Well, then there you go.
What I'm going to do is, from where I'm at, I'm just going to poke my head out from the side of the stump tree that I'm behind, and I'm going to throw my Molotov. I'm not going to throw it. I'm going to use the power of imagination to cast catapult on this rustic Molotov cocktail. And I would like to throw it. I don't know where I want to throw it. So 90 feet, I can get pretty much anywhere. I think that I want to throw it at this guy.
Okay.
And, well, is he behind cover for me?
He is. Yeah. To be fair, everyone is behind cover for you. But for instance, the 2 that are closer to you are behind light cover, which will only give them a +2. These guys are behind something so large it would give them a +4.
Well, it's a dex save, I guess, not an attack roll anyway.
For the catapult?
Mm-hmm.
No, true. You're right.
So then I think what I'm going to do is, aim for this guy and hope that it explodes and hits the other guy as well. So I'm going to hit that one there.
All right. I'm going to say that if it does hit him, it will break apart into a 10-foot sphere. And if he manages to dodge it, I will decide where it lands along that path.
Okay. I'm going to aim for like lower rather than higher. Because I want it in that area between them.
So does like a little spectral catapult end up making itself right in front of you? And
yes.
Then,
yes.
Yeah.
Made of like twigs and stuck together with like mud, and it's very cute.
Yeah, I got that. Okay, so what's the dex save?
They need to make a dex 14 save.
14 save, huh? Well, the first one definitely makes it. That's your target. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide where along this line your bottle has ended up.
Okay.
What? That is the bottle. And now where along that line? That's 80 feet. I would like to roll a D100. That's not what I want. Ignore me. No. Roll, you fool. I wish to see. I'm asking for digital help. And of course my UI is freaking the hell out. One
Whoa.
moment. Okay, I have my answer. At 49 feet.
Oh, fuck. That's awesome. Okay.
At 49 feet, the bottle lands.
Yeah, let me just kill all of my friends, actually. That's...
And, yeah.
Oh, no.
And it unfortunately breaks.
Cool. So they take 14 points of catapult damage plus whatever the Molotov
Well,
cocktail adds with fire damage.
The bottle didn't hit them specifically, so they don't actually take the catapult damage. However, they are both sloshed with some oil, which unfortunately also touches the fire.
Cool.
And the fire immediately spreads in a big whoosh. Rathgirther, could you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Absolutely, I could.
Speaking of.
19.
Oh, nice. Rathgirther, you immediately dodge out of the range of this. Let me move you over to here. Let me see if your companion manages to do the same. He does not, and he is immediately lit on fire.
Good.
All right, so that was about that much.
Rathgirther,
Fuego.
the oil was probably either old cooking oil or like motor oil, basically. You can decide which one it is.
Smells delicious.
Let's see here. Let's roll that for the damage. Give me a second. Very unexpected on his part. He takes 10 damage from the sudden fire.
Wait, no!
Happy accidents. That's...
He roars in
Happy little
surprise.
fireball.
Honestly, I don't know if he's wondering as to whether your sword stroke was so magnificent that it spread the flames or not. The bottle was very
Either way.
surprising.
I definitely believe it.
Right, yeah. Okay, so that's Tim. Unless you want to move, Tim, that's your turn, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's all that I'm going to do. I'm going to tuck back behind the thing and... Yeah, be irritated, but at least it got somebody.
They got the big guy.
Yeah.
This rogue in here, he didn't actually see his leader take up the challenge, and now he looks out from the bushes and sees, oh my god, my boss is on fire. So he's gonna leap out from the bushes about Tahirish, and he's gonna huck a knife in your direction, Rathgirther. Don't think he's gonna actually do well, but let's see. Does a 15 hit you?
A 15 hits.
Bingo. Let's do a little tiny bit of damage here. You take 5 points of damage as a dagger slams into your shoulder from the side.
Ha! It is my least favorite shoulder.
Very confused. This bandit is going to once again attempt to shoot at basically anybody who's behind that log. I think at this point it'll be Tim because Tim showed her head last. But of course, disadvantage for the range, and also you get a +4 because you're behind heavy cover. Tim, does an 18 hit you?
If I get a +4, then no.
Oh, there we go. I think because it's so close to the AC, what you see is a very well-placed bolt skid past the wood where your head was just out. and it splinters very terrifyingly.
Oh no! Mattress, help!
This guy doesn't like the amount of fuego that's going on here, and he definitely sees a dude that just wanders out, and he goes, "This guy's dressed real fancy. He can't be a danger," and he's going to sprint out towards Vernon.
Oh no.
60 feet. Yeah, he's right there. He's making all sorts of noises. He's like, rabble, 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 rabble.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
He intends to hamburgle us.
he's come to take all of our burgers. Somebody. The captain is on fire. He's going to step out of the fire very quickly and come up to you. He is going to take his action to put out the flames on himself. And he is going to use his bonus action to thump his chest and gain back a couple of hit points by using
he's got that second wind.
Second wind.
He's a fighter too. Get him.
Well, he doesn't get back very much.
Eat shit, Fuego.
Yeah. Okay, it is now Emery's turn.
Well, this guy over here is messing with my freaking plans, because my original plan was I was gonna like take myself and just run over to like one of the stumps closest to me to try and get a little bit closer to where the rest of the action is happening. But I just remember that last time Vernon was in a fight, I had to save his ass because he got fucking messed up real bad. Oh my god.
Time is a flat circle.
Do you really want to play the last time we were in a fight card?
Hush. I saved all your ass last time. Except for that one time I stabbed you. We won't talk about that.
Yeah, you turned into a stellar event and vaporized a bunch of people.
With my swords, with my blender blades. How far is he away from me?
How far is he away from the bush?
Oh, there. As far as he away from my bush.
Oh. Here we go. I got it. Don't worry. He is 35 feet from you.
Okay, let me see what I can do to this fuck. Alright, well I can't... He's 30 feet away, so I can't rush him. Can I, like, use a free action to ask Vernon, who's like, hey, you got this guy?
I mean, yeah, you can converse for a quick second.
Vernon, you handle this asshole?
Yes. I think I can handle him.
Alright, in that case, I am dashing, using, like, my full movement, I am dashing over to this stump.
Gotcha.
Which I measured it's about 50 feet.
It is indeed, so you will definitely reach there, no problem, because you can move, I believe, 30, so that's 60 on the dash.
Yeah. I'm stuck in the bushes.
Are you stuck in... If you zoom in now, it'll give you a cut through the bushes, incidentally.
Oh.
But I will drag you over.
Thank you. I got stuck in the bushes.
That's what happens when you play in the bushes. You get stuck there. Speaking of which, Vernon.
Okay.
Now that your friend dashes out of the cover and into some harder cover, there is a man coming towards you.
Yelling about burgers and such. Well, unfortunately for him, we only have seafood here.
Right.
Vernon is going to plant himself kind of like right here, right next to this.
Actually, Vernon, before you move, give me half a second.
Yeah.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw from you, please?
A wisdom saving throw, of course. Hold on one moment.
Actually, hold on. Sorry, it's a charisma saving throw. I'm being dumb.
Charisma saving throw. Okay, let's see here. I got an 11. Why does the dice hate me?
That's unfortunate. Okay.
Oh, God.
The D&D Beyond dice just really don't like me.
I left him alone, and now he's gonna die.
So, Vernon, you're standing there, and you're looking at this guy coming towards you, and now that your friend is no longer immediately with you, It's sort of a weird thought. It's intrusive. It feels like it's your own brain, but it's not quite your own brain. You know, it's like, you know, those thoughts when you're standing on the edge of something and you think jump. It's like that.
Oh yeah, I know those thoughts very well. Yes.
Yeah. Oh dear Lord. Unbidden to your mind,
Whoops,
Vernon.
whoops, that got dark. Sorry.
Let's not unpack that at the moment. Let's looking at this guy rushing towards you. You realize the dream's okay so far, but you're a little hungry. You feel the need to rush towards him.
Okay. So, Vernon is going to give into that desire because, you know, why not?
Sure.
Interesting stuff, you know. So, I'm going to have him rush up about. Do I have to like go the full distance?
I think
then?
you'd have to engage him in melee. Yeah, that's the
boy.
want. Yeah.
What if I get really close to him and I decide to use chill touch? Because I have a whole thing planned out for it, but like, if
it's true,
if
yeah, why don't you go ahead and for right now, go ahead and use your chill touch.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Whoop. Again, this thing just hates me. I got an 11.
You got an 11 to hit in total?
Yeah. And then like I was gonna say it pops out of the ground and it's like a little pincer, like a little ghostly pincer that's like trying to grab onto him.
I think it doesn't work, but only because as you reach out your hand to cast, you realize your hand is already a pincer. I'm gonna have you activate your racial ability for me, please.
How do I do that?
Let's see here. There should be. That's not what I wanted.
Skills?
It should be under. I have to open up your page. Pardon me a minute. Return to crab.
Oh.
That's right. It's Vernon's time to get something spooky happen to him.
Death crab. Death crab. Death crab.
I believe. Let's see here. It should be an action. Or is it?
Where is it?
Yeah. Other. Okay. Maybe it is it might be under spells accidentally. Yes, it is. So don't worry about tagging anything, but go into your spells. You'll see in your at the very bottom on your at will area. It's not technically at will. There's special conditions that I have made for you.
Okay.
So this is what happens to you.
Oh boy.
And if you're not Vernon, what you see is Vernon standing there. And perhaps this is Emery looking over her shoulder just to make sure that Fancy Boy will be all right. And you see, it's almost like when Bruce Banner turns into the Hulk, he starts ripping through his clothing, and this big chitinous back spreads across him. His face reverts to this sort of chittering mouth parts, and he reaches out his hand as though he's going to cast something, but his claw extends. Vernon, can you roll me damage as though you melee attacked with a weapon or something?
Let's see, melee attack. Is that one in skills?
It'll be as if you made an unarmed attack, but with your current ability, you add an extra 2d12 force damage to it.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. So that's just a strength roll, right?
It would be, yeah.
I don't make many attacks, so
this isn't to hit. Right. This is just to do damage.
Okay, so this. Oh, okay. Because I rolled a d20, I got a 9.
Dude, get different dice.
No, it's fine. Your unarmed strike.
Seriously.
It looks like your unarmed strike is just 2. So add 2d12 to that, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, okay. 2d12.
Damn.
D12. D12 roll. All right, I got an 11.
You got an 11? Okay, so 11 plus the 12 plus the 2 is 13. In the act of you stretching out your hand to cast the spell, your pincer goes straight through his chest and he is dead, impaled on your hand.
Holy shit.
All right. Yes, it
What
appears
fuck?
that he has become
Yeah.
the turf in the surf and perf combo.
Right, yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
my god!
And so the only thing you're thinking is, yeah, that form feels a little better. This is a better dream now. And
Okay.
now it's someone else's turn. As I'm dropping that and leaving. As I move over here, this bandit is going to attempt to shoot at Zoe again. Again, disadvantage for the range and for +4 for being behind something. Oh, he rolled a 4. That's really unfortunate for him. And then he rolled a 2. That's real bad. These bandits are not having a good time. Maldris.
Yaha! How many
you
have died so far?
You see some sort of Cronenberg horror show happening on your right, and then on the left you see Rathgirther beating the tar out of some guy who was just on fire. So...
Well, I'm gonna have the passing thought of thank God Vernon's on our side.
On our
And-
side for now.
Well, that's what we think, like, or that's what Mal thinks at the moment. Vernon's on our side, but
Thought about why that he hasn't done this
not-
yet.
Right.
not the big guy, but the guy next to him. I want to take a shot at. How?
Okay. I believe he is M2. He is what? He is a full 65 feet from you.
Okay. What if I jump to behind the other tree that's closer?
That is also fine. That is only that's only 15 feet from you, if that. So that'll put him within range of your dagger, and you'll still be in hard cover from him anyway.
Okay, let's do it.
Reach
Boop.
over here. There.
Oh, that means I need to attack. Hold on, my threads are everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna use the dice that didn't fail me. Nope.
What'd you roll, buddy?
It's a 2.
It's a 2. That's unfortunate. Yeah,
But,
your dagger
well-
goes whipping past him.
Plus my attack is still, I don't think it's, yeah, I don't think it hits.
Nah. Not on
It
a
would
2,
be
I'm
a
afraid.
plus
Your
5.
dagger goes whipping past him and then disappears in the bushes and reappears in your hands.
Well, fuck.
All right. Rathgirther. Your opponent is here. He is singed.
How's he looking?
He's looking okay. Not happy,
Okay.
but okay.
All right. Okay. I guess I'll just fucking attack this guy, but I'm going to attack two-handed.
Ooh, okay.
Nat 1.
That one. Okay.
My hubris. has
You go
been
for
my
your big
undoing.
overhand attack, and just like in any play you've ever been in your whole life, it's a big exaggerated overhanded attack, which he very easily just kind of like sidesteps and doesn't sell at all. Like,
Yeah.
it's a terrible scene partner. Is there anything else you can do? I think that's you might have some bonus action stuff, but I don't think so. I suppose you can give yourself inspiration.
I cannot. I do not have any bardic inspiration left. So I guess that's it.
Roger that. Tim. Once again, you are also seeing like this is devolving pretty quickly. There's fire everywhere. Rathgirther seems to be winning pretty handily, except she just missed her big overhand. There are a couple more people here, and then obviously Ron seems to have turned into some sort of horrible nightmare creature.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't really want to cast another spell because I only have one spell slot left. But what I am going to do is fuck it. I am going to take... So you know how I can imbue objects with little like sensory effects? Well, one of my favorite things to do is imbue things to make them stinky.
Yeah.
And make them like real fucking stinky. So I'm going to take one of my stinky rocks out of my bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast catapult on it. And hopefully actually succeed this time.
Gotcha. Who are you aiming for?
I think the guy to the... Well, do I want to get one of the ones... No, yeah, I'm going to go for this guy here, because that's within 90 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Go
So a
for it.
dex save of 14, please.
Oh, he rolled kind of low. Where's his dex save? Not good. No, he failed it. You hit him.
Yes. All right, he takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and he now has a rock. I mean, he might not know that it's the rock that is causing it, but he is now surrounded by the smell of rotten eggs.
It's very stinky. He's very
Yes,
distracted.
it's
now.
very stinky.
Yep.
Good. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, you hit him with
And
a
that's
stinky
it.
rock.
I did.
You did. Is it this guy's turn? It is. It is this guy's turn. Hang on a second. Let me give him my Constitution saving throw here. Oh, he nails it. Yeah, so he smells it and he goes, what is that? And like he sees that his boss kind of has this big lady under control here, but he goes, there are people shooting at me now, and I don't like that. And he goes, okay, let's move away from the stinky thing. And he's gonna move. Well, he's got to move a little bit more than 30 feet, so he's gonna have to dash behind this cover, and that's where he is now. His friend over here is going to go, Jesus Christ, and he's going to try and shoot at Vernon.
Fantasy Jesus.
Fantasy
Jesus cannot save you now.
Which is somehow more fantastical than regular Jesus. Let's go with... We'll unpack that later. Let's see. Okay. He's gonna attempt to attack you. Like you're in the open here. I think this doesn't give you any extra AC, so I believe he just hit you. He rolled a 14. Vernon.
All right.
I believe so.
Let me just take a look really quick because I'm not totally sure. Oh, AC is 11. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was blocked off by the snow.
Does
effect here.
Soft shell
Does he
crab.
get... Yeah, I was going to say, does he get like more AC because of his like crab form?
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. I didn't actually look at
not quite. He's still only kind of in crab form. It's like he's pulling away from it a little bit, like he's unfamiliar with it, you know? There's still bits
He hasn't
of
gone
Vernon
full
underneath.
crab?
Yeah, there's still a lot of pasty
never go
human
full
underneath
crab.
there, you know? Never go full crab. Let's so
Once you go
Vernon,
crab, you can't go back.
Vernon, you do have 50 temporary hit points to work with, just so you know, because that's what
cool.
this thing gives you. But you take 5 damage to that.
50 or 15?
5-0.
5-0.
5-0.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
He's the new tank of the party. My God.
For now.
Yeah, so that guy shoots you and it has basically no effect, and he just goes, Gerald, and Gerald is like on the end of your pincer going. So on his turn, Gerald is dead and he can't do anything. On the bugbear's turn.
Thank you for clarifying.
Right, wait a second, where did this bugbear come from? Did I have 2 bugbears this whole time? Hold on.
No, I've only seen the one.
Yeah. This guy shouldn't be here. I think I accidentally spawned him into existence. No, wait, he was here before because you tried to shoot at him before. I think he wasn't a bugbear. I think I just used the bugbear model. I'm just going to say he's a regular bandit. He is going to try to make shots at Maldris. Maldris, you are now in soft cover for him. So you're only going to get a +2 to your AC for this.
So it's only 16.
Right. But he rolls real well. Oh, hang on. Wait, he just rolled disability.
Hey.
Yeah, never mind. Disadvantage got him, and he didn't get it. He rolled real well at first. Emery. Things are not suddenly not
I ran
going
away.
well.
As soon as I left him, he turned into a giant crab. And I'm just like, I'm behind. I like get to my cover and I kind of put my back up against this tree. I turn around. I see a giant crab where I left Vern. I'm like, the deal with that later. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the bugbear captain general. Punch.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So roll. I'm just like, we'll deal with that shit later. That's a 15 to hit.
15 to hit.
Yes.
That just hits.
He's in fuego again.
He's in fuego again. God
Does
damn
he
it.
still have the grease on him?
You are not
Lingering
wrong. He is
traces?
still doused in grease. I'm gonna mark him a little in fuego. So
In
how much damage did you do?
You're on fire again.
What was the damage?
Oh, right, damage.
You did actual damage with that attack. You didn't just light
Yeah,
him
that's a
on fire.
10.
It's a
It's a
10?
10.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now, he's not looking happy, that's for sure.
looking crispy.
He's looking very crispy. Is that all you're going to do?
I was debating like trying to get a little bit closer, but I think the only tree I can get to is this one.
That's
Maybe.
true. If you're moving with your 30 feet, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I keep accidentally deactivating the ruler. Yeah, I'll skirt behind this one.
Cool.
Just
Gotcha.
try and get a little bit closer to the action, just in case I have to run in and save someone's ass.
All right, Vernon, give me another charisma saving throw, my friend. It's the beginning of your turn. You can make another charisma saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay, let me take a look here. Gotta navigate back to that. Charisma, save and throw. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Actually, no, 16. It actually rolled good for me for once.
16? Gotcha.
Good-ish. Yeah.
All right, Vernon, your consciousness expands for a quick second, and you're off into the void. The same sort of dream you had when you were on the train, actually. The chew. Pardon me.
Oh.
In the distance, you see an absolutely colossal figure. And so far, it's moving its pincered claws around, and you see in front of you your hands are moving in a similar way. But suddenly you realize, hang on, this is a dream. And you move your hands, and the colossal beast moves with you instead. And suddenly you're back inside your own skull, and you are wearing tattered clothes, and your very pasty white human fist is straight to the chest of this guy. Who's he's definitely a dead man, but like he's got just enough left in him to go, what the fuck? And yeah, he collapses basically on you, and you realize you don't have the strength to hold him up anymore, so he just kind of like pulls you down with him for a second, and then you stand back up, and your turn is once again yours. Although I believe you have to make a Constitution saving throw. Give me half a second. I gotta read the thing. Yes, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, damn it. I did it again. Oh, but this one was still good. 17. Apparently, once I broke out the real dice, the thing wants to work.
You feel the strain of sending your consciousness so far afield, and like your body aching after that brief transformation. But you fend it off. You feel strong and whole.
Okay.
And your turn is yours.
Okay, I am going to try to wrestle my hand out from his body cavity here.
Oh, that's a free action for you, incidentally. It's just it's a rather
good.
sizable hole you see. Yeah. And so
I was hoping.
Yeah. With a nice
I
squishy
pull out his
sound.
spine like the predator.
Yeah, that's right. Not much of a spine left there, but sure.
You know. So I assume Vernon is still has like tattered clothes on, like you said.
Yeah.
He's not like completely naked, otherwise he would steal this guy's clothes. And well, actually, you know what? He is gonna just steal this guy's clothes anyway, because you know, he needs them for later.
You're gonna steal the clothing in the middle of combat? I mean, you can if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what you're thinking of first. Okay. Yeah.
Surrender your pants.
Yeah, absolut
Hey,
so
look,
you're
I
gonna
need these for business.
that will take your turn to undress him and get some semblance of clothing on yourself.
Okay, I
your
will
scarf
do that
survives though.
because I think that's okay, good.
Yeah.
Because Vernon is he's very self-conscious, especially about the weird rash that he's got growing on his shoulder.
Right. Yeah. And so yeah, the whole time you're just thinking, huh? that was weird, and like you can't help it, but you're reminded of that morning you woke up in Loudwater, inside the necromancer, with a fresh, torn apart corpse at your feet, and
Now,
Granny
when you
Gane
say-
staring at you from the top of the stairs.
When you say inside the necromancer,
The
Yeah, I thought it was
necromancer.
in the temple.
Oh, the store.
The store, necromancer.
Okay.
What did you think I was saying?
Mm. I don't know.
not important. Not
Not
important.
important. Gotcha.
No. I roll to
No,
not see
actually,
it.
you know what? What I was thinking is more wholesome than what it actually is.
Wholesome.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
in
absolutely
both
correct.
senses of the word.
Yeah, listen, having a sordid evening with a necromancer is perfectly fine.
Joe L. Lee some.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what you're reliving some trauma at the moment. And the bandit, who has so far failed a lot of his shots, is going to attempt again. Once again, a Maldrus disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good. Nah, he fails too. You know what? With the rest of his turn, he is just going to turn tail and go, you know what? I've missed every single one of my shots. I'm going to run. And
We've
he's going to
demoralized
move
this man.
30 feet. 30 feet this way. Things are suddenly not going so well for his troop. I hear some crunching and squelching sounds up to the north of this battlefield that I don't want to be a part of. I'm running. And so now it is going to be Maldrus's turn.
The guy that's behind the tree.
Yes.
Did I see him go
You
back
did.
there?
Yeah, he dashed, so you saw him.
Yeah, but my movement's only 30 feet. This one.
I believe you have something called cunning action. Give me a second. Where is Maldrus? There's Maldrus. Yeah, cunning actions. You can use your bonus action to dash, which means you can still use your action to attack. So if you want to, you can move a whole 60 feet and still attack him.
Rogue shit.
Because you're a
Yeah,
rogue.
does he know where I am?
Yes, but like again, you were behind cover, so
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna
go for
go
it.
boop. Or however close I can get to him, whatever.
Sure, yeah, that's good. You
And
can get right on him.
I'm just gonna stab at him with my dagger instead of throwing it because I'm in melee range.
Yep.
Hold on, let me go back to my page. Or actually, I have a short sword.
You do.
Wait, which does more damage? The short sword.
The short sword has more capacity for damage. Your dagger has a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll just use my trusty dagger.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Oh no. That is a 17
That hits.
to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it does.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Heck yeah. And then, so it's a 1d4 plus 4. That is a 4, so he gets 8 damage.
8 damage. He already had some damage on him. You gut him. You just run right up, plant your dagger right into his stomach, lift him up off the ground, and throw him down.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Everybody's getting eviscerated on this New Year's Eve.
Hey Tim, you like your heroes still?
Whoa.
Does she also
Gross.
twist the knife a little bit for fun?
Just a little twisting of the knife, right?
One just spilled the dude's guts. One tried to stab you last time. One's a crab.
I'll stick with my stinky rocks.
Right. Stinky's your stinky rock.
Stinky rocks and Molotov cocktails. That's all she needs.
Right. Rathgirther,
And
you
sparks.
are
Everyone needs.
you are fighting a foe who is once again on fire.
Okay, here we go, baby. One big attack, big boy attack. This time I've learned my lesson. One-handed attack.
Yep.
Nothing fancy. 10. You know what? Fuck that. I have inspiration to burn.
Yeah.
Get him.
17.
17, huh?
Nice.
you go to strike, and you realize that he's ready to raise his sword to parry you, and you you using your inspiration manage to fake him out and cut under his sword at the last second and cause your damage. You strike him doing just his 17 AC.
Slashing damage.
3 slashing damage. Hey, it all adds up. All adds up. He is definitely bloodied. He is not a fan of the things that are happening right now. Was there anything else you would like to do?
That's it for me.
Tim Tam.
Yes, I am going to take out an actual weapon because everybody's doing cool shit with their weapons, and I have weapons too. I don't just have stinky rocks. So I'm going to take out my crossbow and shoot the guy, the leader, bugbear man.
The leader bugbear man.
That's
thing.
the
Bear.
12.
A 12 does unfortunately not hit him. It hits his shield and bounces off.
Crap. And that's it. That's all I do.
I just realized that the bugbear captain isn't on here anymore, so I think that's probably what happened. He was supposed to be right after Tim Tam as he started the turn order. However, I'm going to put him right here. There we go. Turn order. Bam. That's where he should be. So he's going to take a couple of slashes at you, Wrathgirther. He's going to ignore the fire, which means he's probably going to take fire damage at the end of this. That one doesn't hit for sure. That one probably does. Does an 18 hit you, Wrathgirther?
Yes.
I believe it does. You are going to take 6 damage as his scimitar grazes you.
To graze me?
Wherever you'd like.
Can we say the same shoulder?
Absolutely.
Oh no, the other shoulder?
The other shoulder, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I scoff and I say, that's my second least favorite shoulder.
Absolutely. Emery, can you roll me a d6 for the fire damage he's about to take?
Yeah. Is there just a random d6 in D&D Beyond? I'm not seeing one, so it's time to get the
if you
dice
look
out
at
of
the
bottle.
lower left.
Hmm.
Lower left,
I
you
see.
can just,
Well, I already have my d6 out. That's a
Yeah.
3.
3 damage, huh? Yeah, he's
Yeah,
really
unless
not
there's a modifier I would add
really
to that.
not enjoying life. Really not enjoying life. He's not. Yeah, he's in fuego. This bandit now like really doesn't know what's happening, and he doesn't like it, but he's enraged at the fact that his friend just died in such a weird manner to such a pasty white human. He's gonna take another shot at Vernon. Oh, that one definitely hits.
Uh-oh.
So Vernon, you no longer have all those temporary hit points, incidentally, just so you know. So you take another 5 piercing damage from this crossbow bolt.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that my microphone was muted. Okay, so take another 5, you said?
Yes. The last 5 just used up some of your temporary hit points, so that shouldn't matter anymore, but absolutely.
Yeah, I figured when I no longer had the carapace around the half of my body that I probably wouldn't still have those hit points.
Right. And then he draws his sword and he begins using the rest of his movement to rush towards you. Right about there. And then let's see here. Where's this guy? This guy is still on here for some reason. Never mind. He's very dead. I'm just gonna kill him. There we go. He's very dead now.
Good.
Eviscerated. Yeah. This guy is seeing his friend leave. I don't know. How does he feel about life right now? Oh, not good. He's a little scared considering what's going on. He's gonna take his full movement and just leave the map entirely. He's just gone. Yeah, there's lots of fire and weird stuff happening. You know, Emery, speaking of weird stuff happening.
Yep. All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm going to do a little hop, skip, and a jump and get over behind. Oh, I'm on top of the tree. Okay, I'm gonna hide behind this tree, and then I'm gonna just once again like peek out from behind the tree, firebolt pot shots. I'm just doing it all day. It's a cantrip, baby. Let's go.
You're going for the big bugbear still?
At the big captain.
Go.
Big guy. 14.
That unfortunately does not hit.
Oh, damn it.
He raises his shield. He sees it coming.
All right. Well, I have action surge, but I think I'm gonna save it in case some disaster breaks out. So I'm just gonna.
Right.
I'll call over to Tim and be like, "You good?"
That's it.
Tiny
All
squeak.
right, that's fair.
Okay, Vernon. At the beginning of your turn, I need you to give another charisma saving throw. You are alone.
No.
There is a body in front of you, and there is another person rushing towards you.
I was just wondering, am I gonna have to eat this guy on the battlefield?
I mean,
All right, I got a 20. It's a dirty 20, but I got a 20.
gotcha. Once again,
That
you
would explain
very
why his body is no longer there.
you very briefly find yourself floating in the astral sea with this colossal creature in the far distance, and you're getting a real feel for it now. You're moving his giant pincer around, and you see as you move this time, you block out what looks to be a star, and it just doesn't come back. And you realize that you can dream too. And all of a sudden, you're back into your body again, and there's a man coming towards you, and you're you.
Okay. In that case, I am going to let me see really quick here. Just want to make absolutely sure and not use a bubble here. But yep, I'm going to try to use my chill touch again on him. But this time, hopefully, I won't impale him because I have Stretch Armstrong arms. So let's see. That would be a hell of a thing if I had the longest crab legs ever.
Yeah.
All right. 13. It says
13 actually hits him. Yep.
Suddenly, these dice do not seem so appealing.
Yeah.
You said what?
It hits him. You got him.
Oh,
Go ahead and do
cool.
your
Never
damage, my
mind.
friend. Yep.
Sure. This one. I got a 6.
A 6, eh? Does he have to do anything in addition to that? He gets disadvantage or something like that?
I don't think there's such a thing. On a hit, target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of the next turn. Until then,
That's right.
the hand clings to the target.
Gotcha. Yeah. So this big, I assume this sort of crab claw is spectral cloud claw is just clinging to him.
Just
Yeah.
ghostly pincer just comes up out of the ground and just grabs onto him. Just on the shoulder.
Oh yeah, he's not pleased with that. Yep. Did you want to move?
Yeah, I think that now that everybody has shifted over, Vernon would also like to shift over.
Right on. You can move a whole 30 feet. Yeah.
30 feet. Okay, so
about there.
Yeah, I'm going to put myself into a little bit of harm's way by running out that way.
Nice.
There we go.
Gotcha. Putting some distance between you and that very tasty looking body. Yep.
Yes. I'm gonna come back for that later.
Yeah, let's save it for later. Yeah. All right. This bandit is going to finish their turn by fucking off. Also. Yeah, he's had enough of whatever the hell is going on here. Maldris, you are suddenly without a target. There are only 2 more bandits that you can see on the field.
Well then, I guess the closest one is the bugbear.
Yeah. You have advantage to attack him because he's engaged with another target.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. Or rather, you get your, not advantage, you have, you get your sneak attack because he's engaged with another target.
How close can I get? If I go 30 feet, here-ish?
Sure.
I can still chuck a dagger at him from that.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. Whoops. Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can create a path of movement.
I would have to be a little bit closer, so I'd have to be here, and then. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. How do I get rid of this?
Right click. There you go.
Oh, I got it. Yep. So I'm gonna go here.
That's where it was. Yep.
Ish. And I'm gonna chuck my dagger. Give me 2 seconds. What did I do with my dice? That is a 17.
17 hits him. You can roll your damage plus your sneak attack.
My sneak attack was the 2d6. Okay, so we'll start with the regular attack. That is a 3 plus 4, so 7.
7.
And then my 2d6 is another 7, so 14 in total.
14 damage. Yeah, your vanishing dagger hits him and immediately disappears, and he's very surprised by it. It gets him right underneath his ribs. He starts coughing up a bit of blood. And that is your entire turn. So that means it's Wrathgurther time. Your opponent is on fire and bleeding. Yeah.
Now
Take
is
us
the
home.
time for you to fall down dead. Does a 16 hit?
It does, yeah.
10 slashing damage.
10 slashing damage. Wrathgurther, how do you want to do this?
Obviously, I want to, with one fell swoop, separate his head from his body,
Yes.
and then dryly say, "Now's no time to lose your head."
Ow! Who's got a rim shot?
Tim Tam
Hold
thinks
on,
that
hold
that
on.
is the funniest thing she has ever heard in her entire life.
But like a little bit horrified, right?
Oh yeah, she was gonna throw up, but then she started laughing so much that she couldn't throw up.
I've heard that, yeah, when you smile, it kind of deactivates your throw-up
Mhm.
reflex.
Mm-hmm. If his head falls into the fire, I also want to say, "What a hothead!"
Yeah,
Judge.
absolutely. Yep.
That is now the funniest thing that she has ever heard in her life.
And honestly, I think at that point, this bandit snaps out of it and just fucking runs. So I'm gonna take us out of combat.
Wait! Can I
Stop.
hit him
Oh.
with another firebolt as he's run away?
You have 120 feet. I think you and Vernon could easily make the idea that you could hit them at extreme range. So both of you can
Your
roll an
gun.
attack and see if you get him. Has he even taken any
Okay.
damage? Yes, he has.
That's
He's
probably
taken a little
not. It's an 8.
bit. No, an 8 does not. Vernon,
I'm rolling my Eldritch Blast again. A 14.
14 actually hits him.
All right, sick.
What's your
Love
damage?
that. That's going to be 5.
A 5 bit of damage. That just gets him to 11. Would you like to say that your Eldritch Blast in this particular case becomes a giant crab leg that extends from you?
Yes,
Long
I would like to
leg.
say that. In fact,
Punches through his chest
And
too,
then-
and he dies like his friend Gerald.
yeah.
Oh, you perforated 2 dudes.
Hey, you know what? The cost of business. Sometimes you gotta cut some fabric before you can make a
Right.
scarf.
Oh my god.
Okay,
The cost of business.
we normally take a break at the hour. Obviously, we've blown past that because of the combat. Do we want to just do the next half hour and then have our break and then do our couch talk? Or do we want to have a break now, come back to like 20 minutes of the rest of the episode?
I'm good to keep going.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
Yeah,
Sure.
okay. I'm at least going to grab myself a drink because I'm almost out of water. I will be right back in a moment. You folks charm the audience for half a second.
Wait till I
Okay,
get
hold
this
on a
headphones
second.
off.
I don't think I have that spell, but
Oh my god, can
I
we
have
talk
charm
about
person.
Jay though? my
man,
God, look
he
at him.
sure is Jay.
He sure is wearing a green shirt. And it's like see-through on the green screen.
Whoa, guys! Jay's not here to
Really?
defend himself. I don't think it's cool that we dunk on him like this.
You want us to dunk
Is
on
it
you
really
instead?
Duncan?
Yeah, I'm here to
Okay.
defend myself.
Oh my god, you're wearing a shirt! Black shirt!
No, shut up.
And headphones!
No.
What a nerd! Imagine not being an anime character. Couldn't be me.
There's just nothing to make fun of about VTubers, so we have no
No.
recourse.
Nope.
Yeah.
I downloaded a stylish new earring for myself while we were in combat because I thought it was funny.
I'm already back.
Oh wow, yeah, you're right. You can't see through his shirt.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, Jay, you're transparent.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I didn't. I'm colorblind, so I never noticed what I'm wearing, and I forgot the shirt was green.
Oh.
So enjoy. You can see straight through my shirt because that's the way green screens work. Congratulations, all of you.
You've become
All
invisible.
right.
At least, listen, guys, at least he's being transparent with us.
Hold on.
Yeah, hit that drum.
Star.
Yeah.
Get out.
I mean, I don't know why he thinks he can keep secrets from us. He's so see-through and so transparent.
Right. I love it. Love it. Comedy hour has arrived. Okay. All right.
It's great.
We have to condense it because we're not taking a break.
The fire still burns. There are still some bodies in said fire. If you want to move away from the barricades, you can, but you have effectively driven them off from their barricades. You can take stock. How do you do, folks?
I'm
gonna go loot the corpses.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to do.
We
the
were all
same
going
thing
to
on the
say
other
it. I
side.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still gooshing.
There's so much gooching. Love it.
No.
Vernon takes the clothes. Like as he's looking over his shoulder, he stuffs some of the organs into his backpack. For later.
They do look extremely tasty. I don't know if you have time to analyze that yourself, but yeah, let's just.
He just starts
Interesting
hacking off
assumption that
limbs.
Vernon took them to eat. I
It's for
assumed
science,
some
okay? You know,
ritual
sometimes you
magic
can
of
only.
some kind, but
I mean,
Yeah.
Vernon has definitely done the thing where he's collected some corpses for a scientist or something like that. You know, he's absolutely pulled that con once or twice. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a enterprising resurrectionist, is that what they were called?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
looking. Look, I watched the show Wednesday. I thought it would be really cool to have a hand just walking around and acting all funny, you know? So I
What's
want to
the
try some
show?
stuff.
That'd be on fantasy
I don't
Netflix.
know, actually.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. Schmetflix. You know, you go and you see it at the Coliseum every day, as long as you want, really. Those actors, I don't know how they do it, but they just keep on going like 24/7. They act out a whole variety of shows too, and everybody gets to pick a new show like whenever they want. It's kind of chaotic.
And they remember their place. Very strange.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll
so-
stop and ask, "Are you still watching?"
one of your teammates turned into a giant crab monster, and another one eviscerated a whole bunch of people in quick succession. Another one made a homemade bomb real quick, and another one challenged a bandit leader to a duel. And the last one kept hiding behind stuff and throwing fire a lot. So you guys might have some things to unpack a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
I'm
Am
gonna
I
like.
the only one here who can turn into some sort of giant monster? Because that's not fair.
I can't do that either.
I'm gonna like cup my hands and yell at Vernon. The hell kind of spell was that?
I don't know.
Oh no!
I don't know. Vernon goes back to stuffing livers into his pocket.
I just hands above the head like the world's biggest shrug. Like, what the fuck do you mean? You know? Yeah, exactly.
And he just returns it.
Fan artists, you
Some
get on it.
things are not meant to be known just yet. I don't know. Apparently, that's been decided by the fates.
I'm imagining like that YouTube skit. What is your name?
What?
What is your name?
I would like to go over to Emery, and I'm just gonna pull out one of my bottles and just do the like sad, like giant eyes that children do when they know that they've done something bad. And she's just gonna go, "Can you help me figure out how to make a Molotov cocktail, please?"
Everyone just like looks down. I'm like, I mean, yeah, but I think
I assume that you know how to do it. You seem like the kind of person who would know how to do that, and you're like really good with fire stuff.
Would my uncle have ever taught me how to do that?
Make a history check.
Okay, I'm actually surprisingly good at those. It's one of my best skills. History. Oh, but I rolled real low. It's an 8.
Oh, no.
It's an 8. Well, I mean, that's a little fitting because your uncle may have really wanted you to be able to handle yourself in dirty situations. However, he is still a noble, and Molotov cocktails are a little bit uncouth, if I was to use a nobility term, you know?
Proletarian weapon, for sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not sure if Emery would have ever like used
This is the
one
weapon
before.
of our enemy. We do not need it. We will not use it.
Yes, I'm just like, I mean, maybe we can try this later. I'm
Okay.
trying to play it off like, yeah, I totally know what a Molotov
Okay.
cocktail is.
Okay. Thank you.
Tim Tan, you are far too young to drink.
This is grease and oil. It's not.
Nonetheless,
Yeah, I don't think this is drinkable.
Yeah, no.
Unless you want to.
You want to drink some?
obviously I do, but now is not the time.
I think I have a bottle of bacon grease in here somewhere.
How do you plan
Kinda,
on
like,
getting it out of the
slathering
bottle?
on
It's
your-
all solidified.
Well, it's more of like a jar than a bottle, but
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I would love to watch Frethgirther give herself a heart disease, but
what do you what?
No disease can conquer my mighty heart.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if you ever catch a cold
Bacon-
or something.
Bacon grease is delicious. It can't hurt you. Just going full like Scott Pilgrim here. Bacon grease makes you fat.
Bacon isn't vegan?
No.
It's like the only line I remember from that movie.
So, what did you, I assumed that you did it because you were over there. What did you do to Vernon? Why did he turn into a crab?
Do anything. I saw the fight breaking out over here, thought I should probably get a little closer to the action. As soon as I turn my back, he turns into a giant fucking crab thing. Okay, now he's over next to me. He's like, yeah, so what the fuck was that? Did you do that this whole time?
No, I think that monster actually jumped out from the woods. You didn't see him, but he came up right behind you and knocked me into the bush,
The woods that are
and
on
then
fire?
proceeded to It
Vernon,
was
I'm going to need you to
harrowing.
roll one hell of a deception check. And anyone who
Okay.
would like can roll an insight to see if they beat it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
Tim
have a
believes
-1
him.
to that,
Of
but-
course, yeah, Tim unreservedly.
15.
Why would friends lie to
We
each
got a
other?
19.
Hey.
Damn.
What
So,
was
like,
it? Deception?
30-20.
So he's writing
no,
it
we
and you're
have-
rolling a deception. You have to roll an insight if you want to beat it. With a 15, Emery, like, you know it doesn't make sense, but also, like, he's being real earnest, like, and like, he couldn't, like, he's not that powerful a mage. Like, any spells you can think of off the top of your head that could do something even remotely like that are way too powerful.
Yeah.
Mine was 18.
18, oh, that was exactly your roll, wasn't it?
Oh.
No, I got a 19.
You got a 19? Okay. Yeah, so Malvers, it's sort of the same thing, only you have obviously deeper suspicions that he is, he's hiding something, but you're not really willing to call him on this monster jumped out from nowhere and pushed me into some bushes near a bunch of lava.
Yeah,
And
like
I'm
I
not
probably
maybe
wasn't
he
really paying
blacked out.
attention.
Yeah,
Maybe
like
he
maybe
blacked
he
out.
blacked out and he genuinely believes that that's what happened. You know?
Sure, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you believe he believes it at the very least.
Yeah, Vernon actually just saw the crab monster, fainted, and then the crab monster thought he was dead because he hasn't had a shower in weeks. So
Yeah,
Gross.
Classic Pokeroo gambit.
that's right. Yeah, missed him again.
Emery's just like crossing her arms and like, what happened to your clothes then and where'd it go?
I was over by a fire. They got singed.
Do his clothes look singed?
No. No, they do not.
Well, I had to rip away the disgusting parts if I'm going to
Do you
put
do you
this
want
together
help?
into a new.
Do you want me to help you fix it? I can fix
Oh.
it real quick if you want me to fix it for you. I can make it look good as new.
Okay, sure.
I will
That would be
spend
much
a while
appreciated.
casting mending on the various
Casting
parts.
mending? Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, Vernon, eventually your old clothes are perfectly fine, and you can change out of the bloody bandit clothes that you switched into.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, Tim.
Of course. You know, when you spend that many years on your own and you like spend all of your time playing in the woods, you have to learn how to make your clothes look better again. So,
Oh.
It's a very good point. There's probably many rocks and branches and things like
Mhm.
that you might trip over if you were not
Yep.
as
Yep.
agile as. Yes.
agile is what?
Much thanks.
Agile is what,
a
Vernon?
deer? He's trying to think of things, but only has like lobsters and crabs come to mind.
Yeah, yes, agile as a
agile
lobster.
as agile as the mighty mollusk, which is of course the most agile of the crustaceanary kind of creatures.
Your sea knowledge is coming into handy, I see. Mm.
Yeah, I definitely don't just. Yeah, I you know that's what the scientific term is. You know, I went to college for this for like at least 10 years. You know, so I got.
I knew a crab once. He called all of his pens and pencils and stuff stationary.
Jay.
Hold on.
Just keep that.
I gotta get a
on-
hotkey for it.
Yeah, keep that hotkey up.
Or we could all stop doing it.
We could, maybe. Okay, so you folks are chatting. What is your next move then, aside from self inspection here?
I mean, would I have seen that several of them ran off? I mean, I assume I would make the connection that we didn't kill as many as there were here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And before the fight, I know it was last month, so I'll remind you, you all were aware that it's very likely that the bandits have like an actual camp somewhere nearby. They wouldn't just have set up a barricade and expected to hold a whole town from it leaving.
Do we want to maybe, because we obviously like can't take on the whole camp probably, because there's probably lots of them. Do we want to set up like our own, like do we want to take over this territory and like set something up here to like make it safer?
I was gonna say just burn down all their barricades and just fuck up their little campment.
Or that. Because I'm thinking like what will stop them from coming back and like just like doing
well,
this
if their
again.
barricades are all burnt up and useless, then that's gonna take them a while to put them back at least.
Yeah. I think you just want to set things on fire.
I do.
On this we agree.
I mean, listen, this barricade is what was keeping people from leaving, so get rid of it. And I don't know about you guys, I'm not exactly looking forward to hauling logs, and I just like shoot a little fireball over my shoulder and set another piece of it on fire.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Good plan.
Maybe it'll make them think twice about coming back. You beheaded that guy, right?
Yes.
You want to put his head on a stick as a reminder for anyone else who might come back?
Remind them of what?
Emery.
Or the bandits. If they come back here to try and reset up shop again, we can remind them what happened to the first group.
I mean, his head went into the fire, so it's not really recognizably him.
I see it. In the fire.
I mean, yes, he's not. Redcurth is not wrong. The fire is indeed consuming this poor bugbear's head.
He was going to say it was a bugbear, so it was covered in fur, which is...
It's very
Where's
smelly.
his body?
It's right in front of Redcurther.
Concerningly,
and
also, did anyone else feel that it smelled amazing?
Okay, I guess my rock is probably
going,
still...
Yeah, it smelled amazing. Delicious.
My stinky egg rock is still...
It is. It's right in front of Malvers, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna casually move over here now.
That's right. Yeah. Yes, the body is slowly being consumed by the inferno.
All right. In that case, Tim, look away. I'm gonna drag his body out of the fire as much as I'm able. I'm just gonna kind of like center it in the path and like kind of facing it so that they could read it if they started coming down the hill from where their camp was. I'm just gonna like use my feet to write in the sand, "Fuck off."
Okay.
Be like, there.
What does it say?
It says we love you. Come on, let's go.
Why would we want to tell them that?
I don't know.
You confuse me
Yeah, so do you.
sometimes.
So, in what direction are you folks leaving? Are you heading to try and find the bandit camp, or are you heading back to town?
Question: how do we feel?
I have no spells left, if that's the question. I don't think we can take on the whole camp. Like even if
we don't really know how many there are.
Yeah.
We could how far is it back to town? We could head back and see if Sparks is back.
True.
Sparks was gonna go and like check on stuff, and they had said they had that druid who was in the town who was gonna be able to like see from up above.
Yes, we sent Sparks to Tema with a little note. I don't remember what the note says because I didn't write it down. I just kind of said it.
You were vaguely basically it was asking, are you folks okay? Do you need help?
Right.
Yes. And if it doesn't, no one answers, then obviously they're all dead and you don't have to worry about going up the side of the mountain. You're right. You did time it. You thought that, and you made a good roll for this. You guessed that by the time you were done dealing with these bandits and got back to town, Spark might be close to being back if he really hooked it, which you told him to do. So,
I mean, he doesn't have hooves though, so that's
true. Yeah. So is it back to Velasso then?
How long of a trip is that?
It's about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
That's not bad.
Okay. Well, if anyone has any objections, like I'm just spitting out what I'm feeling. So
yeah, I think it's fine to go back to town.
Back to town for now.
I agree.
Sounds seems fine.
I am moving us back to town. Player. Where are the players? There they are. I will summon players to the board. Once again, as you get closer to town, you notice that the sky gets darker and darker, and there's more and more ash and soot in the air, and there's a little bit of a hubbub as people are moving around. Let me get your characters for you. Let me try to close that. Let's see here. Wrath Griffin. There's Emery. There's Vernon. There is.
I should have written you next. Like you're next on the body. Dan, can I redact that?
Can you redact
fuck
that?
you're next.
I think you want to say like fuck off, and then you like scratch it through with your foot, and then write you're next, and then
maybe like we're already walking away, and I'm like, no, wait, and I go back and I like erase it and I rewrite it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, and just for the record, it's in very nice cursive.
Yes, very nice cursive. Yeah.
Impressive.
Do you think the bandits can read cursive?
It's like not like full cursive, but
Okay.
it's like very like calligraphy-esque.
Okay.
It is weird that Emery is so well practiced at writing messages with her feet in dirt, but there we are.
It's all that dance training, bro.
All that dance training. So you folks get into town, and almost right on cue.
Hello,
and around
baby
the corner runs Sparks McSparks. You can see like he's at the top of the hill in the distance. Oh wait, he's already there. I left him there. Aha! Yes, you see him in the distance. It's like a Lassie movie. They go, oh, Sparks, and you see him framed against whatever little sunlight is left. And he comes towards you, and he gets closer, and you realize that he's heavily damaged. He's got he's sparking a little bit from his neck. He's got a lot of burn marks. Some of his metal paneling is melted, and the wood paneling is very scorched. And he gets up to you, and he does have a new note attached to his collar.
Oh, all right, boy. Let's go
through the lava, or
let's go take this to the doja, and then I'll get you all fixed up, okay? I'm gonna like start crying. Tim is definitely crying.
Yeah. Why did you make me feel pain?
I'll just pat Tim on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, you built him. You can fix him. It's fine."
I can fix him real easy, just like I fixed Vernon's clothes. It's
Mend
the same.
actually works on your construct. Yeah.
Deep breaths.
Sorry, is it canon that the dog feels pain? Because I don't love that.
No, the dog cannot feel pain. It is a construct.
Yeah, it is a construct. Because constructs, like, it has HP, but like, what is pain, or what is HP if not like? I guess like it can be damaged, but it doesn't feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love.
I'm just trying to understand how it.
Well, you know what? Why don't you give me an insight check into your doggo?
Can I make it intelligence instead of insight? She's not very wise.
Okay, why don't you give me an Arcana check then? Say you're
Okay.
going for a more arcane feel.
I rolled a 2. That's an 8.
That's an 8 in total. An 8 isn't good enough to tell exactly why, but something is obvious about Sparks that you don't, at first pass, you don't realize that you've noticed it, because it seems normal. Of course, Sparks ran the entire way up the thing and then back again. Of course he'd be tired. But after a second inspection, you go, wait a second. He's a construct. Why is he tired? Like, he clearly doesn't feel his pain, but he's acting like he's tired.
I'll think on that for a little bit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tuck that away as a research question for later.
Yeah. Well, okay. You and Sparks, all of you, rush up to the center of the town there, and I guess you give your report to Fint and the Doja, and I guess you decide to. Is there anything specific you want to tell them about the bandits, or is there,
We set them on fire.
We should probably tell them that some
Right.
got away.
Yeah.
Well, I thought they'd have a camp somewhere nearby. There were quite
Yeah,
a few of them the first time they showed up.
Yeah, we killed, God, how many? 6 of them? 7 maybe?
Lots.
Yeah,
it's not
several, but
Bad.
a couple did run off. We've at least made a dent. But
We
a
killed the
couple of them-
leader.
Yeah, they're...
Well, Rathgurther did. She beheaded him. It was very cool.
Yeah.
To get this, then I said, "Now's no time to lose your head." Like right away. Like
It was
That's
very funny.
amazing.
Yeah.
You killed that big tall man with the big beard.
Was that what he looked like?
He was a bugbear.
looked like a bugbear. Yeah.
No.
Oh
I would characterize him more as like a big hairy goblin type.
They did have a couple of bugbears in their party, yes.
All right.
That
Well,
makes
their
sense.
party.
So
Yes.
wasn't the leader.
They threatened us with about 50 men, so...
at the
Yeah.
very least, we burned down their barricade, and if they're going to try and build it back up, it's going to take them some time. I don't
We
know
could-
if they're going to send everyone back to try and do that.
Regardless, it's not a bad dent. I couldn't have done that with my guards right now. We managed to get some of the herd back from that field while you were out there. Turned out there were some bullets digging around and making a mess of things, so...
Land sharks.
Yeah.
I've used those before.
What?
What?
Bullets.
It's a D&D monster.
Yeah, they're
What
like
are
little sharks
those?
with legs, and they burrow in the ground.
They are
They're
not
very-
little.
Oh, I do
They're
not
little.
like
they're,
that.
They're the size of horses. They're very cute.
They're
but
land
they
sharks.
are a
Little
menace.
sharks with
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah,
Jay, I
And
know your
burrow.
definition of cute. It is not the same as mine.
that's true. I think spiders are cute.
Imagine if
anyways,
Pac-Man had a body.
yeah,
I want that. I
Pac-Man
need
does
that
have
in
one.
my life.
right.
Or, well, the little game sprite version. It's
Right.
just a mouth that goes bop, 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 bop.
Yep, that's basically it. So yeah, that's about that. So that mission is no longer necessary. You imagine that they could still probably use some help with the forest if you need to, but of course the pressing matter is tucked into the collar panel of Sparks McBarks, and it's a very singed piece of parchment.
Yeah, we're going to see what that says.
So Lily, who gets it first?
I mean, Tim, probably.
Probably.
All
Yep.
right, Tim. Give me half a second here. I'm going to write you something, and you can choose to read it aloud if you wish.
Is it in Discord or?
It will be. Actually, you know what? My Discord's being a little slow. I'll just read it out loud. Sorry. I
That was fine.
I was gonna be more mysterious, but whatever, technology.
Tim, she's reading it aloud as her eyes go over it, so she doesn't even have time to like process it. Yeah, so
Right.
she's just aloud.
It says, it's like very quickly written in like quick bullet points, more or less, because this person was seemingly in a hurry. It says, Tema under siege, most of village destroyed. Have about 20 townsfolk still surviving. but worse. Something wrong with mountain. Send help.
Ah, fuck.
And as you read this aloud with perfect cinematic timing, the mountain above you starts to rumble, and very quickly the ground cascades below you so hard that the cobblestones ripple around you, and some of them burst upwards. People lose their footing all over the place and fall over, and another large plume of smoke issues from the mountain itself as a huge spurt of lava comes out and starts rolling down the mountainside.
Ah! Okay,
And
let's go.
that's
Let's leave.
We're gonna leave it for this month.
Ah!
Right. Nice.
Yeah, Tim is ready to get the fuck out of here. He's not
right.
about this.
All right, folks, we are going to take a very small break, about 10 minutes or so, while we get a little bit of drinks and food in us, and then we'll be right back here with our couch table talk. So get your questions ready, get ready to talk, and we'll see you real soon. Don't go anywhere.